If you are finding yourself procrastinating, first of all, I just want to tell you this is completely normal, and there is actually a lot of wisdom that can be gained from realizing that you are procrastinating and knowing how to alchemize that. So in this video, I'm going to give you 3 quick, easy steps that you can take to using your procrastination as a tool to get into alignment with your highest timeline, with your highest self. And the first step is going to be to not ignore the procrastination. And what I mean by this is when you realize that you are procrastinating, don't try to force yourself, to push yourself into doing the thing that you are avoiding to do. First of all, get really aware of why you are procrastinating. And the way that you're going to do this is by stopping what you're doing, turning your attention inwards. I would advise you to close your eyes and ask yourself the question, why am I procrastinating right now? And if this is something that you're dealing with right now, you can go ahead and do this right now. Pause the video, ask yourself the question, and see what answer bubbles up. Don't try and force an answer, just see what answer bubbles up. So once you know why it is that you're procrastinating, the next step is to ask yourself, is this belief true for me? For my conscious higher self, is this true for me? Do I believe this? And I'm going to give you 2 different examples that I have personally dealt with, because both of the examples basically warrant a completely different choice that I would make next once I become aware of the thought. So the first one is an example about a year ago. I was working on building a graphic design company, a freelance graphic design company, and I was experiencing procrastination all the time. I was finding it really hard to commit to this project that I was doing. And when I learned more about procrastination and went inwards to understand why I was procrastinating, the answer that I faced and became aware of is that I actually didn't want to be a graphic designer. And this is something that I had kind of known for a while, but I thought at the time that this would be the best way for me to go about getting money. And it actually wasn't, because I had this part of me that didn't want to. I wasn't able to put my full energy into it because there was that one part of me that was pulling me away. And that was why I was procrastinating. So when I really went inwards and looked at this deeper, I realized that this part of me that didn't want to be a graphic designer was literally pulling me in a different direction. So for me, that meant finding a different way and looking into the reasons why I was doing graphic design, the needs that it was meeting, and could I meet those needs in other ways. So that is one example. Another example is that something that happens to me all the time, this literally happened to me yesterday. When I notice that I'm procrastinating and I ask myself the question, the answer that I get is that this is not going to work. Like, all the effort that I'm putting into this is a waste of time. What if it doesn't even work out? What if I'm just not even successful with it? This is very normal and very, very common for humans and us guys to experience at this time. So becoming aware of this thought, I'm then able to choose, is this a thought that I want to align with? And of course I choose no. It's not like, procrastinating because I just don't want to do this and it's not in alignment for me, I don't enjoy it. It's because I'm scared that it's not going to work. So for me, once I become aware of that thought, it's even more reason to push forward and align with a new belief, choose a new belief. This is going to work. Even just being aware of the thought that it's not going to work helps me to clear the feelings that I'm having that cause me to procrastinate? Let us know in the comments what answers you are getting when you ask yourself, because I think it's really inspiring and helpful for others to read yours, and maybe they're dealing with the same thing, and it can be really helpful to know that other people are on the same path as us and experiencing the same things. The third step is to choose a new option. So maybe you're procrastinating because you need rest. Maybe there's a part of you that is like, I just need rest right now. So then you can choose what you're going to do. Once you have the answer, whatever answer it is that you have, maybe in that moment, you just don't know what the next step is, and that's okay. Yesterday, when I realized that I was procrastinating, one of the reasons that I was procrastinating, because there was a few, was that I didn't know the next step to take for my video. It wasn't feeling so in alignment the way that I was going about things. So when I don't know the next step, I will ask myself, ask the universe, what it is that I don't know about. So maybe it's that I don't know what my next video is going to be about. Please guide me to create another video so that I can feel in flow. Once I have asked that question, then I wait and I sit and I just receive. I get into a state of receptivity, and that is through meditation and breath work. And then following the breadcrumbs. If I have this thought, like yesterday I had this urge to watch this video that popped up on my screen, and it was about slowing down and achieving more through doing less. And this video, I knew it was going to give me inspiration, so I watched it, and it really did. It really helped me get inspiration. So that was really useful. Also, during my meditation, I found out another thing that I also need to do. So after I stopped, went internal, looked in, asked myself all these questions, I was able to then figure out these are the next concrete steps that I need to take, and I don't need to worry about anything else. I just need to get these steps done. And then if I get to the point where I'm like, okay, I need to slow down, that's what I'll do again, and I'll go back internally. And it's like this journey of, okay, action, quietness, and going inside to listen. Action, listen. Action, listen. And it's like this dance that we do with the universe, where we're able to actually receive ideas and guidance from a place that is in alignment for us, rather than pushing and forcing. And when we feel procrastination, we're like telling ourselves we're bad and we're lazy and we should just be pushing and doing the work anyway. It's more of a relaxed and free-flowing journey, which I think really helps to be in a more state of allowing rather than getting burnt out and feeling stressed. So let me know what you guys think. How do you deal with procrastination? Let me know in the comments. And that is it for today's video. I will see you in the next one. Bye. I liked that.